I always wanted to be a teacher. I come from a line of teachers and educators, and my grandfather was a well-known teacher in Baltimore. It's a job of inspiring and trying to be interactive and engaging, and in making Jewish life become something that you're a part of.
I was privileged to meet Rabbi Leibtag 8 years ago when I moved to Chicago, and already the wheels started turning for me that he would be a great addition to the Hillel Torah faculty. On the one hand, he's a real Talmud Chacham and a real scholar, and on the other hand, he really understands the culture that the kids are living in. He's really able to transmit the Torah values and the ethical values of our school and our community to them in a very deep and personal way.
I think 7th and 8th grade is a turning point in a lot of kids' lives. It's more maturity, and it's the realization that they can make an impact in their own lives and in their community, and helping form that and shape that with them. There's nothing like it. Hillel Torah provides a wonderful learning environment and learning space. There are so many areas of life, of Jewish life and of life in general, that allow them to find their niche and to find their calling and their purpose. They inspire me.
In Rabbi Leibtag's class, we learned Gemara, which is what the class was, but besides Gemara, we also learned how to be a good person. We learned a lot from him.
He likes to create programs for all the high school kids and his former students to get together again. Recently, he just had a learning night at his house. He's just a really nice person. He's very down to earth, and he makes you feel comfortable around everyone.
He's very funny. It's part of the reason why the atmosphere is really fun to be around and very relaxing. I look up to him. He inspires me.
Rabbi Leibtag has earned in our school a reputation of a great mechanech. He inspires his students to connect to their Jewish roots, not only during school, but also beyond school and after they graduate from Hillel Torah. Through special evenings, mishmars, chumzitz, he can connect them to their Jewish identity, Torah learning.
He is somebody who's really inspiring all the other teachers around him, and he's thinking about his students all the time. He's always thinking about how to support him, and he reminds us what it means to be a teacher and what it means to look out for the whole child. He makes learning come alive, and he shows kids that it is really cool to be Jewish.
He cares about everybody in his classroom. If someone's down, he'll always just pick him up, and he's always enthusiastic while he's teaching.
Instead of just listening and writing down notes, he makes it like fun, so we want to listen and learn new things.
With Rabbi Leibtag's humor, it's that type of thing that helps him connect with everybody and has a personal connection with everybody.
I've learned a lot of life lessons, and he's taught me a lot about Judaism and just how to be a good person.
Aaron is a role model, not only to his students, but to our children also, whether it's helping them with their homework, or learning with them, or playing with them. You know, with 5 boys in the house, these are the brothers he never had.
I enjoy learning with my dad. We have a good time. He explains it in different ways so that I can understand it better. We joke around a bit. He gives me different examples, things that he prepares for his students and then tells to us, and that helps me understand it better.
He helps me learn Mishnayos, Chumash. My dad is really bad at math, so I need to ask my mother. My dad comes home from shul Friday night. We dance, and my favorite thing is when my dad asks me parsha questions. I'm very proud of my dad because he's a teacher, a rabbi, and most of all because he's my dad.
When Aaron and I started going out, we sat down and we said, so what do you want to be? We knew he wanted to be a rabbi. We tried so hard to convince him that that's not a job for a good Jewish boy, and we're very glad that he didn't listen to us.
We shept so much nachas, I can't begin to say, because we see him in action in the way he relates to members of the community here in Chicago. It really is just so heartwarming.
He should be able to continue with this passion that he has for educating others, because I think it really has a profound impact on people.
Anybody here in Chicago in the school knows that they have a real gift in having him around, and I hope he continues to do that for people.
The joke is that when kids reach bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah, that's their religious peak in their lives, and then it goes downhill. With a role model like Rabbi Leibtag, I think it's just the beginning.
He personifies what we all aspire to be and what we want our children to be as part of our community, as a teacher, as a rabbi, and as someone that they can always look up to.
His humor, his kindness, his benevolence, he's a shining example to all his colleagues and to me personally.
Aaron is warm, funny, smart, and personable, and I think anyone who has him as a teacher is very lucky. He has a passion for his shul work, for his schoolwork, and for his students, and it shows.
Hillel Torah pushes me to become a better teacher. It's an amazing staff. They're unbelievable. I've learned so much from watching them and learning from them. We play a crucial role in these kids' lives. As a centrist, mono-Orthodox, Zionistic school, their life growth really comes from that beginning. And what Hillel Torah provides for them is really not just setting the stage now, but for 20, 30 years from now. It's exciting. It's something that gives me such meaning and purpose in life.